Welcome back, everyone. It's been an amazing day in markets already. Let's get right into where things are at. The S&P E-minis have been in this long-term uptrend channel in the uppermost quadrant. That uppermost quadrant is the performer plunge area. Let's zoom in a little tighter to the hard right edge. When we take a look at the breakout above the nested volume profile histograms here, where we have a bunch of VPOCs nested in the 75.55 area, we broke out above there on the 3rd of August. We had that big push-up bar on August the 4th. And of course, we then saw a higher all-time high and a bearish reversal with a couple of days of malaise last week on Wednesday and Thursday. But we did pick the ball back up on Friday with the insight left with members of the active trader room and on WealthCharts and in videos just like these that we have a better than fair chance to point up on Sunday night if we close above the 77.60-ish area, and we did do so on Friday. We did point up, but geopolitical risks started to weigh a little heavier and brought the market down below this red line during the cash hours. That red line is the volume point of control for the number of contracts, the maximum number of contracts, the most number of contracts that have exchanged hands since August the 3rd to this moment in time. Well, it's in that 77.66-ish area. We've dipped our toes below, but not broken down below. Is the market in a bull flag breakout that supports a rise up to the top of that very long-term channel, the red band up over here? Well, my answer to that question is likely a yes. Unless price action finds itself below the 77.30s, we are more likely to try and struggle bust our way up to that territory. Could geopolitical risk knock the market down from where it is? Well, certainly it's tried to in today's trade. If we look at the September contract on oil, it has gone up almost a handful of percentage points. But are we seeing the equity indices break down? Not at all. Are we seeing the equity indices stressed? Absolutely. Let's go and take a look at the ES again on a day over day basis. What is that percentage change? Well, we're effectively flat with oil up 5%. That should give you a sense that, hey, this market wants to try and struggle bust higher. Now, here's the NASDAQ in that long-term uptrend channel. It's in the uppermost quadrant as well. Let's zoom into the hard right edge. The top of that channel is not all-time highs for the NQ, but takes us into the 30,500s. If we are able to sustain in price action on the NASDAQ E-minis above 29,830, we've got a much better than fair chance to try and make our way up into the 30,000s. However, if we do come down into this inflection area in the 29,700 area, again, we've already been there twice. If we come back down for the third or the fourth time, it's a much higher probability that we bust it and come down. What do the technicals say right now? Well, they're not very favorable for up on the NQ. The hourly chart is in a weakened, severely weakened and damaged buy signal state where we don't have lots of support left, but it's in the lower 700s, the 29,735 area, which we're approaching as we speak right now. We do have the 5-minute chart in a sell signal state and the 1-minute chart in a sell signal state. This is all looking fairly weak. But again, it's not over until it's over. We need to come down, break the 29,700 area, give or take 20 points around there, and then submerging action can occur. They could take us down to the 29,500 area for the NQ. So as I record this video for you into the end of the day, I want to share with you some of the results that I've had. Pre-market, some of the trading I did got me up 4-digit gains. I was able to build on that during the day today. Currently up at around 2:02 p.m. Eastern time, just over $4,065. Looking to continue to trade into the end of the day. But I want to see some clean pockets of action. I want to see whether or not we come down and break that 29,700 barrier to look for shorts below there down to the 29,500 area, or can we actually get back up and above the resistive structures in the 29,830 area and look for long side trades. Obviously, there's a lot of expanse in between, but in between there, we're going to follow the technical patterns to help make better decisions. I think that we're in a market overall that has got some challenges to be able to stay up at these highs, but it still has the momentum backing from last week and that slingshot pullback to try and push up to higher highs. Of course, danger, danger below the local lows that we saw last Thursday and last Friday, below that 77.25 to 30 area. Downside risk into the pink line over here becomes a much higher probability, and that's in the mid 7600s. However, otherwise, a struggle bust move up that takes us up into the 7860s becomes the likelier outcome. Now, if you saw the results that I've been able to achieve in today's trade, again, I can't guarantee you that those results are going to be there every single day, obviously, but I continue to follow the rules and use high-powered tools with the right accounts to make better decisions. If you're interested in learning how to do so and doing this side by side with me, well, simply open up your Funded Futures Family account and get an incredible deal. The team there is excellent. The people there are real. The company is well capitalized. FundedFuturesFamily.com is the link. Go to the login area and set up an account if you don't have one already. Once you've got it set up, you can open up your dashboard and you can look at all of the options, of course, there. But go to the Get Funded area. Once you go to the Get Funded area, you can look through and peruse through all of the variety of accounts that they have available. Their cheapest account is the Velocity plan, $25K, $79 a month, but you're not going to be paying that. If you go and select that particular account and one instance of that and add it into your cart, for example, you can buy as many as you like. Simply go in and put the global coupon code in, ZIAD. That's my first name. Hit the apply button and make sure you select WealthCharts as your platform, and it will take your total down to a $15.80 marker. Can you believe that? $15.80. It's an incredible deal for a very tradable market. Can't wait to see you in the live rooms with your FFF accounts. Have an incredible rest of your day, and thank you for watching.